All right, guys. Good morning. Melissa here. Hold on. There's a spam call. Let me decline that. There we go. Okay. Good morning, guys. So I was not feeling good yesterday. I had to call into work last night. I really was feeling under the weather. So, what do we do, guys, with all this food stamp stuff and all these people in the government, Democrats shutting down the government because the Republicans won't give them what they want, right? What do we do? Um, the system's broke. I was just on a Michael Knowles post talking about how the system is broke. It's not just food stamps. That's the problem, okay? People, yes, take advantage of it sometimes, but from my experience, they're pretty strict. It's not something you can really take advantage of very easily. So, what's going on, right? People are missing paychecks. I get sick and I miss a night of work, and a million things can happen. And we need to do better. We need to have better systems in place. And Michael Knowles did talk about having better systems in place. You know, people are supposed to take care of the poor. I would not be picking on the little guy. I mean, we have the White House making a whole new ballroom. Yes, it's private donations, but still, we're living in a time where there are a lot of people falling through the cracks. Homelessness is huge with the housing rates, okay? And when we have, people just picking on food stamps, it's not the major problem. So, I was talking to a pro-life organization yesterday and talking about different ways to help and what I can do as I get my business going. And um, there are, a million ways we can help people. And I really feel it's going to be as we create more businesses, better systems, it's it's people who need to help people. We cannot rely on the government. I mean, people getting their paychecks taken away over a shutdown. That's awful. That's why is the little guy paying for the government arguing, right? If we want to talk about the problem, we need to talk about the people at the top who take advantage of the people at the bottom and can't even give them a check. That's not the way I saw America when I was growing up. You don't take people's checks away. That is, something we should not be doing. So, as I talk to this pro-life agency, I will be getting in there and helping out with my cleaning business, helping with services there, and then as I get my nonprofit going, I will be helping out more. So instead of being part of the problem, let's be part of the solution. And I was on the radio yesterday talking about this. A lot of people, like Michael Knowles said, do not want to have kids in this day and age. I talked to a father who said, I don't think I can afford kids. I said, anyone can afford kids. I mean, even watching Caleb Hammer last night, there was a couple talking about, Caleb was saying that, this couple could not afford to have their kid. And the father made a point saying, well, I guess that's what's going to change me is having my kids. And many times that is true, but yet they needed to get, things in order. And that's where you can make changes in your life. So it's never the kid, it's the changes. So we need to do more. We need to do a lot more for more, support for people. One divorce, as I talk about here, can throw your life off. Getting sick, having one car accident. I talked to somebody who had a car accident yesterday. Her back, she said, is screwed up. One thing can keep people, on the streets, and it doesn't matter how hard they have worked. One thing like that, one divorce can mess people up. So the system's broken and you want to really work around the system and, get on your feet again. And this is why I feel other people helping people is where it's at.